There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Bully of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, up down, oh below my bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
This is the captain. Batting the hatches, fire the cannons. Travel the Atlas, tracing the Bradley, sunk on your battleship, and we caught the wind. Bug must be politics. We fought that censorship. Never give up, and we got us ahead, and we only beginning with winning. So shout out to Natty and Nathan. Rap with the shanty, we make it. Now in the mount with the greatest. Heart of the seas of the treasure, cause we believe through the weather. Down to go down with the crowd, steering the ship. Like Noah, carry every burden. Even when we see tide is turning, the world in reverse because I got a fire burning. All of the maps returning further, ocean keeping on searching for the treasure.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I accidentally pressed the button. I know we had 5 seconds left, but either way, for anybody just listening to the podcast here, this is Matt. I also go by Beard Laws, and we got Brandon J McDermott. What's up, buddy?
What's up, my guy? It's just me and you tonight, it looks like.
Just the two of us. Logan, he runs on Eastern Standard to Logan time, so he might be here. He might not be, but Toby does have the night off. He's got some stuff going on. So, Toby, we miss you, but he'll be back next week. And for everybody that's just hanging out, you're probably wondering, like, what's going on with the background? Like, no, I don't have a new studio. We're on the road, live from a hotel. If you didn't put two and two together from the title, I'm live from a hotel. We're hanging out. So if it goes out, we're just going to kind of get through the technical difficulties. And then a teacher, a teacher gave out some interesting snacks to the students. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But Brandon, what's up? How's the week been going? What are you up to, man?
It's been going all right. Things are going great. Got a busy month coming up. I'm going to be doing several things. So I'll be judging a rib competition in a small town here, which is amazing. I'm going to be a judge in the Omaha St. Patrick's Day parade again for like the 7th year. And then I'm renting out an entire movie theater for the radio station as like a thank you for the Big B. That's my radio name. Birthday bash. That's coming up in late March. But I would like to say you look like you are at the Starlight Hotel in The Shining.
Yes, right. Look, I got mini Olympic rings behind me.
Yes.
So
gives off that 1970s vibe.
Yeah, but big shout out to the Spring Hill Suites, which is a part of the Marriott. That's where we're staying, and it's been awesome. The staff's been amazing. They're accommodating. I was like, hey, any chance I can get a conference room? Because it's going to be really hard to kind of put the show on in the room with a bunch of kids. And but either way, this is a fantastic. I really do appreciate this because every single room is a suite here. So we have like a living room in there. Then we got that. I ate at this amazing place, dude. Sometime you should check it out. It's called Loaded, and they have all sorts of stuff. They have smash burgers. I don't know if you've dabbled with the smash burgers at all.
Love them.
Okay, so their smash burger is a double smash burger with all the fixings. But what happens is you pick like a base. So say you go smash burger, then you go to the next menu and you can add things like pulled pork, pork carne, and you just layer this up, eggs, whatever. Wow. So somebody got that. And then I got the Doritos fried chicken sandwich.
Oh, my God.
And it was the Cool Ranch one, which that speaks to me. I know we've had a little bit of a debate which Dorito, but I rocked that one. And then there was one that had like deep fried cheese curd on mac and cheese with a smashed meatball. And then then we got a thing of fries, another mac and cheese, some chicken nuggets, and the milkshakes were some of the best milkshakes I've ever had.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think it's a franchise, but it was the one because I'm actually in Syracuse, New York right now.
Sure.
But it was the franchise, I think, and it was the Syracuse branch. So I don't know if anybody else has ever ate at a Loaded, but I know you've been.
I've not been to a Loaded, but I've certainly been loaded. Ooh. And I'm just disappointed you haven't extended the invite for me to come along with you.
Oh, fair enough. You're invited. I'm going to be here tomorrow night as well, going back Saturday. They're supposed to get a foot of snow tonight where we are. So, yeah, Meg can attest to that. She's obviously here with me as well. So, yeah. Well, not physically here because we're in the conference room, but you get what I'm saying. And they got a nice little pool here.
Hi, Megan.
But yeah, definitely check out. I sent the link over to Brandon, aka Eubin, not this Brandon, the other one. And he said, bro, holy shit, that whole menu looked amazing. So if you guys want to, you guys can check it out, loadedsyr.com. I'm going to see if I can bring it up right now just to show you guys. And loadedsyr.com. And what's even cooler is the theme of this restaurant. Oh, I spelled it wrong apparently. But either way, it was like a 90s kind of theme. Just amazing. They had like to say this because it kind of makes me feel old, but they were playing some Dre in there, and one of the kids said, "Hey, it's the song from the Super Bowl."
Oh my God.
Kidding, thankfully, but
Okay.
yeah. So let me see if I can share the screen on here. Yeah. It might show us for a minute, but either way, I'm going to show the screen.
My mouth is watering in anticipation.
Here we go. So this is it. Come get loaded, Mac.
Oh.
We're going to jump right into there. And as you can see, it's kind of got that 90s vibe. Here's the featured items. They got all sorts of like, there's like a cheesecake. Look at that loaded cannoli. There's the Bulgogi smash, 2 loaded and smash certified Angus steak burgers with cheese. It was, I didn't go that one. And I mean, the portions are huge. Like we went with small on everything. And I swear we got about 20 pounds of mac and cheese up in the fridge.
Look at the size of those nuggies.
Yeah. The nuggies. Yeah. They were loaded nuggets. Dude, they were fantastic. We got a 4-piece of those. Unreal. And then, just a small little shop. They got the any kind of dogs you want right here. Here's your loaded smash. Look at the possibilities you can throw on these.
I think I want to just make a trip to upstate New York because the food alone is worth the trip.
Dude, look at this, a Bavarian Poutine burger.
Whoa.
Yeah, so this is what I went with. I was hoping one of the kids got this because they love Spite, but I wanted this so bad, but with the beard, I said that's a bad idea right now. That's not good. So I went with this, the cool Dorito dusted loaded chicken tender.
How was it?
It was fantastic. I would get it again. Absolutely would. But these milkshakes, obviously the loaded mac and cheese. This is what Meg got right here. It's like it pretty much, I think any of these meals are going to put us into a heart attack. I think it took about 4 to 5 years off my life. But yeah, the garbage smash mac. I almost went with this.
Oh, that looks good. But that's what life's about. It's about enjoying it,
Yeah.
If your goal is to live 20 years longer so you can enjoy your 60 to 80s, fam, let me tell you, the 40s and 50s are going to be much more fun than your 50s, 70s, and 80s.
I agree. They got the vegan smash burgers if you're into the vegan fries. Those shakes were phenomenal. Just all around, good time. Again, that's loaded. I think that's how you would say it. Maybe it's loaded. Maybe I just add. Yeah.
I don't know.
Either
Maybe
way.
it's load LEDE. And they throw the D in the end, so it's loaded.
Yes, but yeah, the decor was amazing. I mean, you walk through this place, and like I said, it was just 90s tunes. They got Snoop Dogg and some 90s icons on the walls. Just amazing. But yeah, big shout out to them. Super thankful. Tomorrow we are going to hit up Destiny Mall at some point, which is a pretty
Destiny's
big mall.
Child.
Yeah, say my name. And yeah, we're gonna do the Build-A-Bear. You ever build a bear?
Oh yeah, I had a friend that worked there.
Oh, nice.
He hated the job, but it was.
The lights went out. Hold on, I think it's motion activated, or the power went out.
Look at that headset, though.
I'll be right back. You
right.
you hold it down.
We will try to hold down the fort. Did you see that? Oh, there it goes. It is motion activated. Just got to wave those hands. I liked how when the power went out, your orange colored headset with the glow from your computer, your laptop, was giving off a nice hue. I like it.
Is Huey, Dewey, and Louie is the vibes we got going on here. But what do we got here? Corey with the question here. What do we got here? The one with the longer beard. I'm guessing that's me. Matt with beard loss. Brendan J McDermott. What do you use for beard care? I'm an Honest Amish guy. I use all Honest Amish products. The best for your beard. Really quenches a thirsty beard. That's what I use. That's what I use here. And we're live on the Talking Beards Network. And because we like you guys, if you go to honestamish.com, you can use code HonestAmish or Talking Beards and save 15% on your order. And Juggy, Toby has the night off. He had some stuff going on, but don't worry, he's going to be back next week. And if you miss him, make sure you send all of your sad emails. And what I would love for you to do, Juggy, is just send why you miss him and send it to Logan at beardloss.com. And we'll make sure to get that over to Toby. And don't forget to send the poop pics. Logan was supposed to jump on. We were gonna see if we got to 10 poop pics. I had some people message me and say, hey, I sent a poop pic to Logan, but I didn't hear from it. So we'll have to go over the next week. If we get 10 poop pics, Logan's going to judge them, and I'm going to give away a bidet. That's going to be sweet, huh?
Don't eat dinner that day. I don't know how you. I would be damaged. It's one of those things where, you know, what do they say? Not safe for work, not safe for life, fam. We're looking at pictures of people's poopy. That's going to scar you forever.
Yeah, some of those I think scar some of those people forever.
Yes.
Oh, there were some interesting ones. I know there was one that kind of looked like a seahorse, and then Joe just needs to mix up the diet. But either way, we can't thank you guys enough. We like I said, we got some good articles, and what we would like to do is throughout the episode, usually we do the picker wheel, but since I'm not here and for whatever reason, I just messed it up. I wasn't prepared, to be honest with you. We're going to take questions from you guys. Any questions you guys want, go ahead and ask them in the comments. We'll feature them. I'm going to star them so we can easily go back to those questions. And then as throughout the episode, you ask the questions, we'll do an answer, and we'll just kind of have some fun with it. Yeah. Feel free to share this, all right, on any of the things. Send it. Bring some family members. Bring some friends. Maybe it's the only time you'll ever get a chance to have Brandon J McDermott, Matt of Beardlaw. It's just the two of us, a question. But, yeah. But what's going on, man? 90-day rule? Yeah, like I said, ask us any of the questions you guys want. We'll feature them, and we'll go there. Hey, what's up, Monty? My dude, the wizard. Monty was on the show a couple of weeks ago. Has an awesome show, What Up Mob Wednesday. You guys should check that out right on the Talking Beards Network or any of their Facebook pages. Make sure you check that out. What's up, Don? Yeah, we're just chilling. Well, I'm chilling in the hotel. He's chilling in the home studio. Yes. We're just gonna go over. We're gonna ask some questions, and we got a couple of cool articles that maybe they're cool. I don't know.
I wouldn't call them cool. We got several articles. I'm not sure how you want to build up to the crazy one we got, but if you want to or not, you just want to jump right in.
Yeah. But, do we have any Florida news?
I do not necessarily have Florida news.
Okay. Well, I guess
we have some Louisiana news. And
that's pretty close to Florida.
Yeah, no, we do have Florida news. Yes, we do.
Yes,
we got it. Should we start with Florida news? I'm
going to share the link with you
if you want to, in case you want to take a look at it. But I can only read from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
The article headline: Noisy sex triggers a brawl between two brothers who still live at home with their mom. Meet the Crawford brothers, Shane, who's 33, and Christian, who's 31. They look a lot alike. That's probably because they're.
I don't want to meet
brothers.
them.
No, they definitely look like. And here's the question: if you haven't showed the article yet, guess what they're wearing? You can only see from their shoulders up, but anyway, while I'm reading, go ahead and guess. They were age 33 and 31. They lived together with their 63-year-old mother at her home in Bradenton, Florida. The Crawford household, it seems, is a tense one. Witnesses of the event that happened last week say that Shane was in his bedroom having sex with his girlfriend. This encounter, at least according to the sheriff's report, resulted in an argument between the Crawfords because Christian, one of the other brothers, believed his older brother and the woman were, quote, making an excessive amount of noise. The pair's verbal disagreement quickly turned physical, with Christian forcefully throwing an ashtray at his brother's head. We're not sure which one. But the on-target toss caused a 1-inch laceration. Okay, definitely the one on his shoulders. On Shane's right cheek. Shane allegedly retaliated by punching his brother 5 times in the head, knocking his last tooth out. I'm kidding about that part. The Crawfords were each arrested for domestic battery and booked into the Manatee County Jail. The siblings, Shane is on the left. I'm not sure if you're showing the article, and pictured with their mugshots. I'm not sure if we have the capability to show stuff. If not, we do. Yes.
We got this.
So they are both wearing blue shirts. I'm not sure if that's the jail-issued shirts or not, but you can definitely see where, that argument has probably happened several times in that household.
Yeah,
probably because Christian doesn't have a girlfriend.
Wow, can we talk about the haircuts? I mean, this one looks like Three Stooges.
Like Three Stooges bowl cut, and the other guy is like, man, I don't know. That's
late 80s, early 90s TV show. Like he was probably in the background of Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, it's like Ken from Street Fighter haircut right there.
Yeah.
Sure, just taking you way back to that.
Wow,
So,
that's no, that's a little bit of some Florida news. I mean,
yeah.
I guess who hasn't had that happen to them? But
We've also got an
we
addition.
appreciate that.
What's that?
We appreciate that. The Thursday podcast is the best. Juggy laughs so hard.
Thank you. We appreciate you listening in. It's one of my favorite days of the week, to be sure, especially reading these articles and joking back and forth about them. I've got another article if you want to hear this one, and I'll share this with you if you would like to take a look at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one is not out of Florida. This one is out of the bayous. Is it the Bayou State? Is it what do they call Louisiana? Whatever. It's out of Louisiana.
And the Big Easy.
The Big Easy. I'm not sure if it is actually out of Nolens or not. No, Monroe, Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
So, an accused car burglar told Louisiana cops that he was, quote, sleepwalking when he entered a parked pickup late Wednesday evening. That according to an arrest affidavit. Responding to a call about a man pulling on car door handles in the parking lot of an apartment complex, police spotted the man, who was 22, walking away from the parking lot. A witness told officers he observed Samuel trying to enter multiple vehicles before he was able to get into a 1994 Chevrolet truck. When cops confronted the man, seen here in the picture, his reportedly admitted entering the pickup, but he said, quote, because he was sleepwalking. Despite that explanation, Samuel was arrested and booked early Thursday into the local jail. If convicted of a felony burglary account, Samuel could face a minimum of 12 years in prison. While the court filing does not indicate where Samuel purportedly had been snoozing when he was sleepwalking, his home address is more than 3 miles away from the spot he was apprehended. So yes, that's a heck of a jaunt to make while sleeping. I'll tell you that.
Can we talk about how he's got a 94 truck still running? Like, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a classic. That's a vintage piece of equipment right now. And what's crazy is I was kind of looking the other day, like, I drove a 96 Chevy Beretta at one point. I wonder if I could find one of those. Like, you can't really buy, I guess, older vehicles as much, at least where I am. I don't know if it's different where you are. Or...
No, it's not any different. In fact, one of the Twitter guys I follow has an old Chevy truck from, I want to say it's like an 86, 87. But anyway, pristine condition. He's an auctioneer, really? So he gets all this stuff from different. 80,000 miles on the thing, dude. 80,000 miles on it. Yeah.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. I guess you really probably can't find vehicles like that unless you're in an auction or have the ability to get to an auction.
Yeah, no, you can't. I mean, and most of those are, like the old grandma only used it to drive to church vehicles that either get a lot of service or not enough service, just like grandma, right?
Well, I don't know. I've heard some stuff about nursing homes, but what stinks too around here is this, because of all the snow and the ice and stuff. There's salt everywhere on the roads. So because the salt everywhere on the roads, it just eats away the vehicle. So they're covered in rust. You really can't kind of get longevity out of a lot of vehicles around here, especially like a 94, unless you keep them off the road all winter.
Yeah, it's wild. What people don't understand about upstate New York that I only can read about, I've never been there, is that lake effect snow and how much it adds on to when snowstorms hit. I mean, I don't really truly understand the science behind the meteorology behind the lake effect snow, but we got snow today. We saw less than an inch, and we've seen, I think, 9 inches of snow this whole year. So not much when the average is like 30 or so inches.
Wow. Yeah, they're talking
what you guys get.
Yeah, they're talking a foot tonight from like 1 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's there's a place in New York called like Pulaski, New York. It gets some of the most snowfall in the entire U.S. because of that lake effect. It's just in this weird spot where I'm pretty sure it's the middle of July and it still gets snow somehow. Doesn't really happen, but so much ice. Yeah, so much ice. So we do have a couple of questions. Let's go with the first one.
Let's do it.
We'll go with the beard laws. How long did it take you to grow your beard? So this beard here is going to be 4 years in April. So it's going to be almost a 4-year beard. And again, if anybody else wants to ask any questions for me, Brandon, both of us. So obviously, you know how long mine. How long is your current beard?
I don't know. I mean, longer than it normally is. My wife likes it at what she likes to call wedding length, which is like about here.
Yeah.
I'd probably say if I stretched it 3.5, 4, 5 inches, but you know,
Nice.
the
How
norm.
long have the norm? Yeah. How long have you been growing up?
I've not been baby faced since 2007, but
Nice.
I trim. I've been growing my mustache out a little longer. I used to trim the hell out of that, but now it's
Hell yeah,
pretty
I've
long.
noticed
But,
that.
you know what's funny?
I
I mean,
want to
it
hear
wasn't
about
funny in the moment, but it was sad and it hurt me deeply. I'll have to tell you the full story when we're done, but when we're off air. But my wife comes over to me and she whispers in my ear. She goes, "Your mustache is in that weird middle stage where it's not long enough and it's just kind of awkward." And I was like, "Okay, I have to go to work now. Thank you for ruining my entire fucking day." Fuck. The hell did I do to you, woman?
Right. That's a great way to start it off. Yeah, mine. I
And
mean,
then she kind of gives a half chuckle.
mine's at the
Oh,
stage where it's like really just all there, and it's always going to be all there, and it's going to continue. Hopefully, I actually just did a little bit of a beard maintenance trim on it yesterday with the helps of Meg. So shout out Meg. It just gives it a little more of a healthier little look. So went with that. We got another question. How do you feel about beard shaming? Speaking of a little bit of a segue with the mustache, I don't like it. I mean, it does, to me personally, a beard is a beard. Yes, I do a lot of the videos on social media where I grab the phone and I'm like, you know what I mean, erect, and you know, and it's like a thing when people shave with the another beard down. But at the end of the day, if somebody has to shave, somebody shaves the beard. Like, it doesn't affect me personally. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be clean shaven, be clean shaven. If you want to grow a beard that you know, it comes in patchy or whatever. Like, me personally, I like beards that are different and unique. And some people, you just kind of have to grow the beard that you can. I mean, you know, start with a beard goal and say, hey, this is what I want, but make it realistic, because not everybody, I'm very thankful with my genetics that I can grow a beard like this. Not everybody can, you know? So I think anybody that kind of shames, makes fun of, or talks down to somebody over a facial hair, like, I think it's ridiculous. You
yeah.
know?
Let's make fun of somebody for something they've got no control over, and that was completely luck of the draw and roll of the dice. I mean, it's completely stupid. And I think it even extends to, you know, the laziness of arguments these days, and the laziness of the things that we call people, like, you know, like what's the term, neckbeard or something like that. Like, that's supposed to make somebody feel bad. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's so silly. It goes off into anything of how we judge people. How we judge people based on what we see, and not only just what we see, but we also I see you in public. I don't know you, never talked to you, never met you, but I'm assigning every single thing in my mind on you based on how you look and other people I've had come in contact with that look like you, or what I assume you believe and think based on how you look. And it's completely lazy.
Agree. Yeah. And I mean, I do try really hard, whether it's, you know, a little, and it's kind of, this is kind of, I get nervous about it, but anytime I see a beard, no matter what, I'm just like, hey, man, I don't like your beard. Even if, you know, it's a little beard, a big beard, any style of beard, and, you know, just the looks. But sometimes some people get a little, like, you know, like they think I'm being sarcastic, or I'm kind of being a jerk, because, like, I'm like genuinely saying, hey, nice beard. They look over, see my beard, and they're just like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk. Like, I like your beard. It's you. And I don't know. Like, for me, I like uniqueness. Like I mentioned, I like growing what you can, the shape that you like. But I really like natural coloring, because I'm starting to get, you know, some whites, you know, that are popping up. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're white. What do you feel about beard dye? And I'm like, no, I'm just going to rock it. Like, I want my natural. And like Steve, I can't ever pronounce his name, but it's like, I'm going to say Frost. Probably wrong, but he's got this nice, just perfect natural coloring. He's got white down the sides, this white in the middle, and like orange here. Like, it looks like you dye it, and it's one of my favorite looking beards. And he's just an amazing dude. Recently on TikTok, he had a video pop over 10 million, gained like 50,000-60,000 followers in a week or so, and he's continuing to do some good beard content. So if anybody else is looking for some beard content, make sure you check him out. But I can't spell, let alone say his name. But I follow him, so go through mine. You'll probably find it. But there was a comment about something kind of political and stuff. I am not trying to be a jerk juggy, but I am going to skip that comment, because I don't really, you know, talk about politics, and especially with everything going on in the world right now. I don't want to get people fired up. And to be honest, this is kind of a show where we get away from all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like we keep it funny, we keep it light. So there's a lot of, people that have conversations and you'll probably have some heated conversations with some people, but we're going to keep it fun. We're going to keep it like that.
If I could extend on that just a bit, I think that's why I shouldn't say we, I can't speak for all. Again, we shouldn't do that for all social media creators, but I know Matt and myself are two of the creators on social media who really have used our platform to dodge all of the political and religious and divisive talk, no matter what you believe or where you stand. And that's why I don't share opinions on anything. I talk food. I think it's funnier to make fun of you because you dip your steak in ketchup jokingly and say you go straight to hell than, ever have a conversation on politics, because I can joke around about you dipping your steak in ketchup and still be your friend. You talk politics, people lose friends and family over that.
Yeah. And there's no reason to be sorry about it. I didn't want to ignore your comment. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a good question. It's just something that we don't, continue to ask the questions and, we'll definitely keep answering them. Like I said, keep them rolling. Don, Grim, and here we go. Shavel beers. But we appreciate the comments. So like I said, keep the questions going. And while there's a little bit of some stalling questions, it could be anything. You could ask us what our favorite food is. You could ask us anything.
Speaking of food, I've got an interesting article for you here. This will be, I'll share this with you if you want to take a look as well.
Yeah, so, let's do the thing.
Oops, I shared the wrong.
Oops, you did it again.
Made you believe. I played with your heart, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. This is out of England. Ooh. Police used DNA from a blood drip and the inexplicable presence of, guess what? Peanut butter to charge a suspect with a 2020 theft from a laundry room coin-changing machine.
What?
Last week, police charged a man who was 44 years old 2 years after collecting blood samples and submitting it for testing. The court records show that the DNA match came back last month. On January 14th, 2020, a resident called police to report a man carrying a jar of peanut butter, and he was attempting to break into a third-floor washing machine's coin changer. The man said he needed money to get home, according to a witness. When officers arrived, the panel of the machine seemed to have been pried open with a tool, and a lock appeared broken, according to the police report of the incident. When officers arrived to process the scene, he noticed that the extensive amount of peanut butter inside the broken part of the washing machine and was on the floor in front of it. A second report from an officer wrote it was likely whoever had broken into the machine had peanut butter all over their hands for some reason.
Did you see his excuse?
No, I did not. What does it say?
His excuse is it wasn't him. He's allergic to peanut butter, so he would break out if he touched it. Yep, if he touched the peanut butter right here. But
if I was a judge, I'd be like, well, let's get the doctor to say that would happen, or we're going to do that in court.
That's crazy. Like, they even said that he was cooperative, he was polite, and noted that his hands were clean. There was no lacerations on it. But I wonder if he did Ancestry.com and they saw his DNA on there and was like, that's the guy. But it was only $1,200. Not saying that it makes it right, but at least it's not going to be a felony. But apparently there were other offenses that they found.
Wild.
There's got to be a moral of the story here.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
It's somewhere. Grim, is that happening where you live? Because that shouldn't be happening.
Where? Oh, with the ice?
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't. The plow should be throwing it off the side of the road, not on the other side of the interstate. That doesn't seem very efficient and or cost effective.
Why are they throwing ice? Shouldn't they be throwing salt or sand?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're going to have to elaborate a little bit more on that one for us. Oh, I have the video. See, you would think I had the video, but remember, I'm at the hotel, motel, not the Holiday Inn, because I'm chilling at the Marriott.
Daddy is not home.
No.
So I got a question for you, Matt. What's the now non-fast food or we're sticking to fast food here. What is the biggest sandwich, burger, chicken, fish, it don't matter, the biggest fast food sandwich you've ever eaten or ever seen or ever gotten?
The Big Montana.
Yes.
Remember
Dude, the Big Montana. Oh man. God. They don't make that damn thing anymore.
No, that was in my days when I was just drinking too much, eating too much, and that thing, I could get that down. I think I'd struggle getting down to Big Montana. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, that was an Arby's sandwich. We're going to see if we can find a picture of that while I'm doing that. I'm looking at my Insta from Grim. He said that.
And while he's doing that, also, I got a story here for you. Speaking of big sandwiches. So the business brand that owns Burger King, obviously they've gone big before, but they're releasing a new sandwich that is going to be bigger than ever. Its biggest and priciest burger. Obviously, you guys remember the Egg-normous burrito? It was 805 calories of sausage, bacon, scrambled eggs, hash browns, shredded cheese, melted American cheese, creamy sauce. Oh, I'm bringing the sauce. And a warm flour tortilla with a little bit of pecani sauce. Well, now the chain has gone back to big, and it's not just a morning meal. It's a new burger that's bigger and more expensive than anything it's offered before. This one, though, the sad part, it's not coming to America. It's coming to Japan. It's launched at what is called the King Yeti Super 1-pound beef burger, a 4-patty, 6-cheese slice sandwich with a similarly high price to match. Japan is known for its high cost of living, roughly $15 for that King Yeti Super 1-pound burger. Man, that's wild. Its most expensive U.S. sandwich was the Texas Double Whopper, which was about $8. So it's a little less than half of what that costs. My goodness, though. Gouda cheese, Caesar sauce, pickles, onions, Parmesan, and Camembert cheese. Gosh, Gouda, Camembert, and Parmesan on a burger, all of that together, I don't know. I'd try it, but it's a lot of different flavors.
Does it? Did it say in the article how much it goes for?
Yes,
it said it was the priciest. There was one at $8.19.
Roughly $15.
15
in Japan. Yeah, it's about 1750 yen, which is about $15, which is double what the biggest burger in America from Burger King has been. Burgers, their double Texas Whopper, their Whopper double their Texas double Whopper was about eight
What's
change.
this? Taco Bell brings back a classic. If it's the one that Toby has been crying about, the Mexican pizza,
I want to know things.
It is.
Oh man!
The lead to heart attack was eliminated his beloved Mexican pizza, and plans to bring it back became public. And if Toby isn't here, he should be here. And for anybody that doesn't know, it's a 7-layer burrito with an ad that's going to pop up right as you're reading it. 7-layer burrito with beefy Frito burrito, cheesy Fiesta potatoes, the grilled steaks off taco, loaded grillers, cheesy potato beef nacho, and nacho supreme. All of this stuff coming back. They blame COVID for simplifying it, but maybe it is. But beginning August 13th, they're going to be doing this new menu, and Toby can stop freaking out. He called us names over that. Remember that?
Yeah, he was making fun of me for names. Yeah. Making fun of me for liking the
Crunchwrap Supremes.
Crunchwrap Supreme, that son of a gun.
Big fan of that as well. But Mexican pizza's coming back, and in May. Okay, May. There we go. It's coming back, and I can't wait because the day it is, we're going to have Mexican pizza party on the Thursday show. I think we should do that. Don Shea says that there was 9 ounces of roast beef on the Big Montana. Holy cow, that's a lot of meat. 9 ounces. So Grim did show me the video. I don't have an easy way to send it here and show it, but I'm going to describe it to you. So if anybody wants to, you guys can actually check out YouTube and look at the speeding snowplow causes car wreck. So as he was mentioning, there's the interstate. So you got there are 2 lanes on both, all right, both traffic. And one snowplow from the other shoots so much ice, snow, and gunk all the way over the intersection into the interstate and just causes chaos on the street. I mean, it is unbelievable. I don't know if I can show it through here. We'll try this.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Look at, ready? It's like Mario Kart.
Yikes, dude.
Over the guardrails, just not a good scene. Not
what the guy say?
I couldn't hear it, but this was in Ohio. This was in Ohio. Thank you to Viral Hog for posting that, and I'm sure there's credit where credit is due for the actual. Okay, so the original cycling back. Actually, right here too. Let's go back to this. Juggy says, "Hey, any throwback stories from previous podcasts. Yeah, we just did the Mexican pizza. That was a little callback. Feel free to go watch any of that. And 3 ounces on a normal roast beef from Arby's, and it was brutal. It was brutal. I'm guessing the video. Was brutal. Maybe the Montana was brutal, but that's a tough one. What would you do in that situation? You don't really have. Yeah, here in Ohio,
there's not much you can do, really.
Rumor has it Francisco was on that same highway that same day. Just a rumor, allegedly, but you probably weren't. But either way, thank you for being here, and thanks everybody for being here. We greatly appreciate it. And no, it's a little interesting in the hotel kind of experience is the house cleaning. Right now, because of COVID and everything going on, like you don't have your typical house cleaning. You have to kind of schedule it. So that means, no new pillows, no changing the sheets unless you request it, no vacuuming or anything. But apparently we might even have an article of somebody that is really into vacuum cleaning. So yes. I'm not going to call this guy, but I kind of want to call this guy. It's pretty good. Read the headlines and let's let the viewers guess.
Yes.
What the rest of the article is about.
I got a funny joke here with it too. Dad finds new way to enjoy himself with vacuum cleaner. First of all, greatest headline ever. Second of all, Logan and Toby are already familiar with this. They've used that special attachment, the one that reaches those hard to reach places. You know what I'm talking about.
And I love that the picture description says that the dude's name is Tom, has got a lot of pleasure from his vacuum cleaner over the years.
Now that is what I call a teaser in the business. That makes you want to read on.
It does.
You say clickbait, I say they did their job.
There was definitely some baiting there. So any of the viewers, let's take some guesses on what this dad, and I want you guys to think outside the box or think in the box, whatever it is. But this dad found new pleasure, new ways to enjoy his vacuum cleaner. I'm going to move like this so the lights don't go off. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going to do some.
What was he doing with the vacuum cleaner that gave him pleasure? That's the question.
I have to admit, though, now that I've seen the article, seen the picture, I'm very impressed. And am I going to try this with my vacuum cleaner? No, I'm definitely not going to do what he's doing. I don't know if I have. That's a
good guess, Francisco.
Oh, look at this. Grim also. They're on the same page.
See,
I was expecting
I've seen several TikTok videos like that, or Instagram videos, reels like that. So yes, shall I read the article?
Let's get into this, and I'll share it on the screen.
So Tom Quirk, he happens to be 36 years old. He uses the hose from his vacuum cleaner to draw things like the Mona Lisa, like President Donald Trump, and a racing car in the fabric. Tom, who spoke about his pleasure he's gotten over the years from his vacuum cleaner. Gosh, they're really teasing this, aren't they? He said, It started a couple years ago when I went and bought a new rug. The following day, my wife was working all day. I was getting on with housework and noticed how the lines showed up really well when vacuuming with our Shark vacuum. I started just doing stripes. Then it kind of escalated from there. The following weekend, I did curves, followed by different patterns. And then one random day, I did a Silverstone F1 circuit as it was a British Grand Prix weekend. That's cool. If you can scroll through and see, you can see that the picture of that one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm not sure if you've been scrolling the pictures of the portraits or not, but my goodness, it's actually really good. From there, I decided to go on and do famous faces. It started with Jack Nicholson from The Shining. Here's Johnny. Then I did Mona Lisa / Pennywise, the Joker, and my personal favorite, Donald Trump. You have to hoover the rug all over in one direction first, so it gives you an all-over light image. Then I remove the hose and add the thin attachment to the end and drag along the long fibers the opposite direction to get the shadows of faces. We've all done this. You know how you can kind of draw a smiley face in the carpet with your foot or with your hand. Once it's been that slash one looks pretty funny too. But that's really the Pennywise looks decent. Now that Jack Nicholson one is really good. Yeah,
I like this little pattern too. Just a casual hey, here's a little Saturday pattern for hanging out. But yeah, this is
side note. How would you like to be the reporter whose boss dropped this story on their desk? Hey, I want you to cover this story. Some guy does some fucking vacuuming shit. It's silly pictures. Good luck. Congratulations. This is what you're getting paid to do.
Yep. I'm going
But
to
I
need
want
you
to.
to.
I want to tell stories about ending world hunger.
Well,
You won't be doing that here, kid.
no, but that's a good play on words. I feel like obviously if we're seeing this and we're talking about it on our show, that person did well. But I have to kind of question: do you think because he mentioned Shark vacuums that he is now sponsored by them and he's going to get some new Shark vacuums and maybe even boosted sales?
You're definitely onto something. You were definitely onto something.
Speaking of that, if you guys want to go to sharkvacuums.com/beardlaws, you are probably going to get a 404 error or website not found. But while you're there, you can feel free to check out any of the amazing people that are friends of our show. We got the musicalspoons.ca. We got Finlay hats, which there's going to be some. Did we already do the breaking news about that? About the thing with the Finlay hats?
Oh, we did not.
Oh, we did not. Oh, okay. Well, we'll save that for an upcoming thing. There's more of an update.
I don't even think I know the breaking
You
news.
don't
I'm
know?
excited. Yeah, I can't wait.
Okay, yeah, we'll share the breaking news on that. But FinlayHats.com, use code BeardLaws. You can save $10 off your first order. Obviously, Honest Thomas, check them out. If you like drinking beer super fast and you want to shotgun some beers, check out the Shot Fun Shotgun.co and also drunkengineers.ca. We're all about the Canadian companies, which is funny. We have so many friends from Canada. You'd think some more Americans would hook us up, but either way, and check out campfiresociety.co. Amazing company. If you like campfires, their hoodies, their hats are really cool. I don't have one on, but stay tuned because we might be getting hooked up with some flannels soon.
Daddy likes.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of flannels, as you can see here, and hoping to work something out for us and you, the viewers. So yeah, again, if you guys have any questions, feel free, throw them out in the chat, and we'll continue to answer them. But I think it's almost time we bust out the big article. The big article, as mentioned in there,
Yeah.
teacher. She busted out some treats, I guess. But I guess before we do that, if you had to pick, I guess, a dessert, something that you truly do like, maybe some cookies, maybe some cupcakes, maybe, what's one of them? You can't just pick one. We can't just, what's up?
So are we talking like not single use, single serving cupcakes, brownies, cookies, treats?
It could be store-bought, could be homemade. They are single use, though. I mean, you're not going to want to reuse them. I think once they go in, they go out, you take a poop, and then you email it to Logan@beardlaws.com.
Yep. So it's double use, I suppose. You can make sure that your waste is not wasted, so to speak. It's given and emblazoned and imprinted on Logan's mind for the rest of eternity. I would definitely go with one of my favorite snacks of all time. I'm not sure if you guys have Casey's where you are. It's a Midwestern gas station. They serve great pizza, believe it or not. But
no, there's not a lot of Midwestern gas stations in New York.
No, I hear that. So they've got a blueberry fritter. So you've had apple fritters, I'm sure. It's a fritter with blueberry, and it's covered in cream, like glaze, covered in glaze. Oh, my God. It's the best thing I've ever had in my life, and I try to get at least one a week. As you can see by the size of me, it's probably more than that sometimes. But
it sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. It's fantastic. It's not that artificial blueberry flavor. It's real blueberries, so it's really super good. Tastes like, you ever had Blueberry Morning, the cereal?
No.
It's like that. It just tastes like
blueberry.
I'm
missing out. I mean, even on the Pop-Tart ratio, blueberry is not one of my favorite, I guess, flavors or whatever. But here we go. Yeah, he says
Casey's Taco Pizza is definitely the best. It's great.
Man, I'm still so full from dinner. But I'm going to say if I had to pick one, mine's a little bit of a toss-up because I'm a huge Little Debbie's guy, which I think a lot of people are. But I truly do love zebra cakes and Christmas tree cakes. Like if I had to pick one or of those, would be really hard.
White Christmas cakes or the chocolate Christmas cakes?
I'm not a huge chocolate guy, so I go with the white ones. I've had the chocolate ones. They are pretty good.
I had a friend that hated chocolate. Wow. Had a friend.
Is that why? I was going to say that's why you guys aren't friends anymore?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I like the classic Swiss cake rolls, but I don't know. Like, even if I had to take a Tootsie Roll, I'm going vanilla Tootsie Roll over the classic Tootsie Roll.
Nice.
I'm a vanilla slash white chocolate. I like I like Jason Williams. You know, he was a phenomenal point guard. His nickname was White Chocolate. Played for the Kings. Was a Florida Gator. And I don't think we have any ring cam videos this week where maybe somebody was holding in a fart for too long, got out, let one rip, fell. So, but just a quick reminder: make sure you guys go to ringcams.com/beardlaws. And if it doesn't work, that's on us. My bad. But they should have had cameras, I believe, in this teacher's house, and they probably did have it on ring cam because it would have made this whole case even easier. Although it sounds like the teacher got what they deserve.
It's awful, and I'm going to read the article now. So it's out of Louisiana. We talk all the time about Florida, but this is worse than anything Florida could do. A disgraced touche. Don't put them to it. Don't challenge Florida. A disgraced former Louisiana teacher accused of dozens of sex crimes agreed to testify against her former partner and spend decades behind bars. On Monday, the woman, I'm not going to name her. It doesn't matter. I don't really feel like naming people. She was accused of a plea deal and pleaded guilty to second-degree rape, production of child pornography, and conspiracy of mingling harmful substances. Following sentencing Friday, she will spend 41 years of her life behind bars, 40 of which offer no possibility of parole. She's facing 72 charges of various sex crimes. By taking this plea, she agrees to testify against her ex, also a former deputy police officer. She filed for divorce in 2019. So here's the crazy thing before we get into the details. She agreed to a plea deal, and she's still getting 4 decades. Rightfully so, but that is how serious these crimes are. These 3 charges we thought were representative of what she had done, and by agreeing to the facts that she put out on the record, she has prepared herself to testify against her ex-husband. A current lawsuit against the man and the school system in which she used to work at as a teacher alleged that she videotaped the man, her husband at the time, supplying semen that was used to adulterate cupcakes. She put the semen in cupcakes that were later served to children.
What is wrong with these people?
Count 15 in the original indictment against the couple, mingling of harmful substances, alleged that she mixed in both the pastries and energy drinks before serving to the victims. Details of the assault allegations can be found in a 44-page indictment that was filed more than 3 years ago. I don't even. When I read this, I was live on. Somebody sent this to me when I was live on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, and I had to take a moment to just take a step back. It was one of those Dr. Phil moments where I had a brain aneurysm almost. It felt like that she agreed. I don't know what happened. Was it she agreed to do this? Did he coax her into doing it? Was it an agreed upon thing? Why would you do that to these children? Apparently it's fucked these children up so much that some of them are still having obvious after effects and PTSD basically based on it. And
so they didn't do it once, they did it 2 separate occasions.
Yeah. This article didn't have exactly all the details in it. I'm sure there's several other details in it, but that's basically all you need to know.
So one of the apparently there's a complaint alleged that the father of a student ate the contaminated cupcakes and has fallen into a debilitating depression over the incident and has not been able to find any gainful employment because of it.
Yeah.
A lot of mental health, behavioral problems since they ate this cupcake. And apparently this teacher even showed the students' images in the videos, and it's just, you know what? They'll have 41 years to think about how absolutely disgusting they are.
Just awful, all the way around.
Unreal. So, there's I don't have anything else to say about that. That's disgusting. And enjoy. I'm curious how long he goes to jail for, because obviously he's the one that provided the harmful ingredient, and just unbelievable. But so we'll transition a little bit from this. If you guys have any questions, we got a couple of more minutes here. We'll answer any questions you guys have. If you don't have any questions, then maybe we take off a couple of minutes early, give you some of your Thursday back, and make sure obviously you guys go check out Brandon. He's going to be live. You're going live tonight, right?
Yeah, we're going to play a little Terraria. Have you heard of it?
Ooh, you played it the other day, right?
Yeah.
I was in there watching a little bit, kind of
It's
doing
like
multitasking.
2D Minecraft, but on steroids. It's like a lot more fun, and it's like a throwback to 2D gaming. So it's like really super fun.
That's cool. And they can find you on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, anywhere. Brandon J McDermott,
That's
and
right.
yeah. So make sure you guys go check him out. He's going to be probably live within the next, I'd say, 20, 30 minutes.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
10 minutes after this. I got a question for you, Matt.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Chips Ahoy or Oreos?
Oh, I'm an Oreo guy. I like Chips Ahoy, but I love Oreos.
So question again, when it comes to Chips Ahoy, the normal or the chewy?
Ooh, I would go normal.
Okay.
Like
So
the
regular?
classic. Yeah, the
Now,
regular.
when it comes to Oreos, are you a double stuff, a regular, or one of those specialty flavor kind of guys?
I would never turn away a double stuff, but regular is good for me too. I haven't really dabbled in a lot of the other flavors. We actually talked about it a little bit on the Tuesday show that you can go to like Oreos.com or something, and they have like the whole entire collection of all of them. There is one that Evan on the Tuesday show, he's in Canada, showed us that I'm super intrigued by. Their Oreo cinnamon rolls.
Oh, wow. Matt said he would never turn down the double stuff. Makes me miss Jessica. God, I miss her. Yes, no, Oreos are great. The peanut butter Oreos are fantastic too. I really love those.
I've had those a couple of times. They were good. Yeah. I think I've tried the vanilla ones. I like those. I like
The vanilla ones are decent.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like those. I didn't love the birthday cake ones. I know everything's kind of birthday cake. It's a little overdone in my opinion. But
How do you feel about funfetti cake, like the box cake?
I don't hate it. I mean, it's not like something I think I request every single time, but I mean, I like most cakes. Let's be honest.
Okay. So I got a question for you. Are you a camper? Do you like camping, like the outdoors?
Oh, big time.
Okay. So when you go, do you make s'mores? S'mores?
Oh yeah.
So when you eat your s'mores, do you burn your marshmallow on purpose because you like that outside crust, like us weirdos? I'm that guy. Or do you wait just till it's like kind of golden brown to make sure it doesn't get burned?
Honestly, I don't eat a lot of them. I don't. One, because marshmallow in the beard is just a terrible thing.
Fucking awful.
It's borderline torture. So I try to stay away from them. But I'd have I'm a light brown, I guess. But I mean, if it was the burnt, I wouldn't. But like I said, I leave it up to Meg and the kids to cook the s'mores, and I don't eat a lot with them.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like doing it at home, but you're right. Like you literally need the mustache mate.
Yeah.
Like eat it like this so you don't get anything in your beard and your mustache.
Well, not so bad there, but yeah, just the drippage from the gooey. You take that bite and it squirts out, and it's just there, and you're like,
You ever have like? It's hard to even have like pancakes or waffles because I'll get like syrup in my, and I'm like, oh shit, and there I am like,
yep.
You have to just rinse it out with water and wash your face out at that.
The good thing is I've gotten better with much smaller portions, so I know littler bites get in there, and most of the time for the kind of breakfast, like I sleep with my beard in a bun, so
to you
it's there. Yeah, a nice little bun that way I'm not rolling on it, sleeping on it,
pulling on it, ripping.
But yeah, it's at least it's there, so it's more contained. But
so when you put it in a bun, obviously you don't tie it. So do you just kind of like, do you twist it? Do you wrap it? Do you just kind of put it in a bag? What do you do?
I do some of the twists because then you twist it and it goes into a natural bun, or I just take it, wrap it around itself, and then put a hair tie.
Gotcha. Okay. I can dig it.
Favorite Triple T moment, if you can recall one. Whew, that's a tough one. Favorite Triple T. I'm going to tell you what's going to be my favorite Triple T moment. This coming Triple T or the one after, there's going to be some huge, in my opinion, breaking news that I'm super excited about, and that is going to be my favorite moment. But if I had to pick one, oh man, there's just too many good ones. I can't pick one. It's like trying to pick a favorite kid. You can't do it. I only made one, but there's a couple in my life, so I'm not going to play that game. But that's a good question. That's a great question. Oh
Oreo
yeah,
with the Pop Rocks.
Yeah, they made some Oreos with Pop Rocks in them.
Was it any good?
I had one. It wasn't bad. I mean,
I can't think of eating Oreos with milk with Pop Rocks. That would. Ooh.
It's an interesting combo. Like I said, I had one or two. They weren't bad. I mean, they were better than I thought. If that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're good here. I think we're good. I'm going to get back up to the hotel room. I can't thank you enough. Not only, obviously, you, Brandon. I think thank you all the time and everything, and definitely helping out with the articles and doing all that. But thanks everybody watching us. Make sure you guys head on over. He's going to be live in just a couple of minutes. So just look up Brandon J McDermott on YouTube, right here on YouTube, right here on Twitch, Facebook. Go over there. He's got a fun little game he's going to play. Always entertaining. And no, we can't thank you guys enough. Thanks, Brandon. We'll be back next Thursday. All right. Logan said he does apologize. Company just left 3 minutes ago, so he's going to be back next week. Toby should be back next week. Hopefully we'll be back full staff soon. If not, you'll at least have us too. And look for us on all the social medias. If you like Brandon J McDermott everywhere, go follow him. He's going to be going live here. And that's all I got for you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to go build a bear tomorrow. It's going to be fun. So, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good weekend, and we'll be back. I'll be back next Tuesday, and then we'll be back next Thursday here for this show. Bring your questions. We're going to continue with the picker wheel and all that good stuff. So, all right, that's all I got. I'm going to hit you guys with the outro. Take care, everybody. Okay, bye.